All right. I am joined by Kenji London and Holly Bridges of the Ottawa men's and women's bowling teams. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
I'm doing good as well.
So, Kenji, you guys finished ninth at the Mid States Championships in your season opener. What did you kind of notice? Anything to build on or improve to for the rest of the season?
Well, after being fourth the first day and then kind of bowling ourselves out of cut, it was a difficult and disappointing way to go out. But we know that now we have a lot to work on in a certain part of our game. Definitely in the early parts of the day where we can't put anything together. And we just got to work harder to be better and practice with more intention.
And then Holly, you guys finished third against some really, really tough competition, the best NAI team in the field. Kind of talk me through what made that happen.
Yeah, so this year, our women's team, we've had the best chemistry that we've ever had in my 4 years being on the team. And so we were able to get so far in the competition because we all were just working together, cheering each other on. Our spare game was on point. It was a good day for us. We were executing well and we just made it happen.
And Kenji, you are a transfer from Concordia, Ann Arbor. What are kind of some of the differences bowling here versus bowling in Michigan?
Well, bowling in Michigan is definitely a lot different. It's considered the bowling HQ of the world, with all the bowling companies kind of starting in Michigan and the Muskegon area. You have a lot more resources to work with, and also just the competitive environment is way more advanced. There's a lot more people that know a lot more than you, so you're constantly learning and constantly growing. And then you come down here, and people know what they're talking about. People know what they're doing, and it's just kind of a different change. It's a little slower paced environment, but still very competitive and still on my feet a lot more. So.
Okay. And Holly, you guys are bowling the Jayhawk at Gage in Topeka next weekend. Um, talk me through the conference championship is going to be there later in the season. If there's any advantage to bowling there a second and possibly even a third time.
Yeah, there's a little bit of an advantage because you kind of get to learn the atmosphere of the bowling alley. You kind of get to get a feel for the lanes and how they're going to play and stuff. Obviously, the oil pattern is different, but you still get to understand the environment and what you're getting yourself into. So it is a little bit of an advantage.
And then Kenji, with you guys in Lawrence for the Jayhawk this weekend, is there any significance for that being the closest tournament to Ottawa?
I would say that there is because a lot of the guys feel a lot more confident knowing that they've bowled there before and have some kind of understanding of the bowling alley. There's also been a lot of talk also with just like how the house plays. We already have the understanding of the pattern because they released the pattern a little sooner because it's not a tier one. So there's less restrictions on those things. And we're just looking forward to a really good year with this tournament because this tournament could be a really big point builder for our season. Also, it being a conference, we'll look forward to settling it off in a really good fashion. So.
And then for both of you, talk to me about your expectations of the season and some of the tournaments you're looking forward to.
My expectations for the season, especially as I mentioned, our team chemistry this year has just been uncomparable to any other year. So I'm expecting a lot of good finishes, high placings in all the tournaments and stuff. And I know I'm most excited for Vegas. I just love bowling in Vegas. The long days, the hard work, and just the energy. It's the best tournament.
A little bit of my expectations is we're looking forward to a really good year. We have a lot of talent on this team. It's probably one of the most talented teams I've seen Ottawa have in a while. I've also been reinforced, been told by like the coaches here and a couple of the seniors here. There's also the tournament that I'm looking for is NAI Nationals. I would love to make that tournament again. Love to make another run. It's always a fun tournament because there's always really big competition there. They always win their conferences, so you know you're guaranteed against a team that's coming from a winning culture and coming from a very competitive environment. So with this year, I'm excited with the boys we have and excited with the team culture we're going to build. So.
And then last question, maybe a little more fun one. Tell me your guys' favorite college bowling memories.
For me, mine's pretty straightforward. Last year, Concordia University, we finished third at NAI Nationals, losing to SCAD in the final game because of missing a spare in the third frame. Still, yeah, big disappointment, but I mean, we ran it the whole year after people telling us we weren't going to make it any farther than that. So, yeah, it was a good year. That's all I have.
Honestly, my favorite memory was probably this last tournament that we had. I love the team of girls that we have, and it's going to be an amazing year. And it got me excited for the rest of the season. So it's probably my best memory that I have.
Thank you, Kenji, and thank you, Holly. The Ottawa bowling teams will be in action this weekend at the Jayhawk Collegiate Challenge in Lawrence and Topeka. So if you're in the area, come out and support.